Hi. Today I'm going to, I tuned it. If you notice, I have no hand on the fret. And when I play an open chord, it sounds sweet because everybody says sweet, meaning everything is in harmony. That's called an open G tuning. I thank my wonderful guitar teacher and landlord for that tuning. It's called an open G tuning. I've also heard it called a dobro tuning. A lot of things that I'm going through in terms of wanting to do these videos has to, a lot of my favorite songs I feel are, like I don't want to sing some of the words, being a public school educator, get a little nervous, and with good reason. So what I like to do is concentrate on instrumental until something comes to me. Usually Cat Stevens is just wonderful and fine, come to think of it. But I don't have one on in my mind. Right now today, I just want to show you, this is the G tuning, and if you take this tuning and look, watch what happens. I bar it, everybody say bar, that's when you bar a chord on a guitar, all the way up, it's a chord. There are certain things you can do. I'll play you something that's maybe a little bit too complicated to follow at this point, but then again, something easy would be When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. And actually, it's not by Led Zeppelin. It's an old blues song that has to do with the old floods. I think it was a Texas flood. Flood in Texas. I can't remember which city now. It'll come to me. When I don't need it, it'll come to me. 58. Okay, so that's all it is, really. There's like 3 parts. So the first part is... four times. Then it goes. That does that, and then it goes up here to this one, and you could do this harmonically. It works beautifully with an open G tuning. And when you do the harmonics, it's right on the, your guitar, usually a lot of guitars have dots on them to indicate certain important points on the fretboard. And if you put your whole bar, your whole finger in a very delicate, sensitive, even way across the 12th fret, but not over the, it has to be over the metal of the 12th fret. That's where the harmonic is. And it divides the string in half, or in fourths, depending on where you are, or at eighths on the fretboard. It divides the frequency so that you hear the same note, only much higher. Okay, so it's... And there's another harmonic right here, and it's on the 7th fret, also over the metal. It's always over the metal, or you're not going to get your harmonic. So it's... So just practice that, and you got your basics for When the Levee Breaks. And Led Zeppelin's version is really good. But there's a much older version that I'm going to look up and find out it's a lady that did it way back. And The Flood is somewhere in Texas, and it was written about that, I believe. Let me check on that and tell you in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.